So today I'll be talking about Australia's favourite topic and religion, also known as property. So we look here from this AFR article, you can see that Brisbane median house prices top $1 million for the first time ever. So Queensland is the capital, third after Sydney, and it is going insanely nuts. It's not just only Brisbane, that's gone up 4.1% for the quarter. If we look at Darwin and we look at the smaller cities like Adelaide, Perth, Canberra, Hobart, all increasing by 2 or 3%. The only two countries which are the growth engines of the country which went backwards are Sydney and Melbourne, all decreasing from the June high. So why is this happening? So two main things why this is occurring. Firstly, we do not have enough housing supply. So we have all this demand coming through from the schemes from the government, like the 5% deposit scheme, which is sort of fueling the demand. And on top of that, we have migration, which isn't under control. You have a lot of people chasing too few assets, a lot of demand, and this is what's causing house prices to go up. So of course, if we look at the graphs as well, we can see houses have increased more in value than attached housing, like townhouses and as well as duplexes and stuff like that. So houses are definitely in favor, and prices are increasing predominantly because of the land value. So I'd like to back this thing up with some data. So if we look here at the ABS and we look at building approvals for the last month, it actually went backwards as well. So we have increased demand from housing schemes like the 5% deposit scheme, more migration, so there's more people chasing too fewer assets. And on top of that, you have a drop in the number of dwellings that are approved to get constructed. So you put all these things together and you're getting a perfect storm for a continued increase in house prices. And you can see here, if we look the year-on-year change, units also went backwards. Houses slightly went up, but overall it is a 6.4% negative on the average. So if we go down by the state, so you can see which states are contributing more than others. So we've got New South Wales, monthly change negative 2%, 2.2%. And if we look at dwellings, which are units, they're talking about here, all in the negative as well, which isn't good news for more housing stock coming onto the market. But in saying that, so we have not enough supply, we have a lot of demand, so naturally the value of those properties are increasing as well. So you can see here, the total value of Australian real estate is almost sitting at $12 trillion, which is absolutely insane. You can see here, you had 2022, the start of the increases in the interest rates by the RBA. They increased interest rates pretty hard, also caught a lot of people off guard because the news was back in 2020 or 2021 that these rates were not going to increase until 2025, 2026. So it hit a lot of people hard. You can see here, there was a short blip where prices went negative in terms of values from March 2022. But now you can see consistently, it continues to go higher and higher and higher. If we look by a state basis, you can see here, if we look at the September numbers, everything is higher than the previous month, except you got Tasmania, which went backwards, but basically everything else is higher in the month of September than it was for the preceding 3 quarters. So all in all, if they want to get the housing issue sorted, they need to get housing supply back onto the market, and this can happen by speeding up approvals, getting more builders to basically start building by cutting red tape, or secondly is to slow down or stop migration, not completely, but just to work out what is going on. If we continue the way that we're going, house prices are going to continue to go up and up, and it's going to become unattainable for the next generation.